Guys, let's talk about solar panels. I know I was promoting a lot of solar farms, and a lot of people ask me, what's the difference of having your bill signed up for solar farms versus having it on your rooftop? And I think there's a lot of information that people don't know about solar on rooftop. Here we have in the bekannte Chaver von Casa Grande, Yitzchok Grossman came in special, and he wants to explain us exactly and educate us exactly what's doing about solar panels.
Exactly. So we get that question a lot when we talk to people about solar panels on the roof. They're asking us, they hear this thing about this new solar discount. How does your thing compare to that? So the answer is, this solar farm discount is a discount on your existing bill with JCP&L, which is great. Now, JCP&L rates are rising. Your discount will be accordingly. How much your bill is, it's gonna be a discount. With solar panels, you're eliminating JCP&L. You're coming in with your own energy provider and say goodbye JCP&L. So it's never gonna increase because you have your own power plant sitting on your roof. It's not just a discount, but it's actually totally eliminating your JCP&L bill.
By the way, nicht weg zu machen solar farms because renters don't have their own roof.
And here we have one of our solar reps, our New Jersey rep, Avrumy Weinberger. He's done many, many systems over here locally in New Jersey, and I'll give it over to him.
So Avrumy, one of the main questions people always ask, if solar is a no-brainer, it really brings down your bill to almost to zero, why do you see so many houses that don't have solar?
So
why does it take so long to explain and push something that's a no-brainer?
So Brian, let me just be clear, it's not actually zero. We could get it down to $3.25 because there is a connection fee with JCP&L. But there's a few variables that a house has to have in order for it to be a good deal for solar, which means it has to have a lot of space, like this house behind us has a lot of flat roof space. It also depends on the direction of the sun, because if it's facing the wrong direction, it doesn't get as much sunlight. And another thing is, if there's trees, which like a lot of places have, then the shade obviously blocks the sun. But I think the most important thing, that the reason why people don't do solar is because they're just not informed and they're not educated. And that's why we're here to educate and to explain to the homeowners where the savings are.
So Avrumy, how does it work if I want to know if my house is qualified for the maximum amount of electricity? How does it work?
So you could send us a text or WhatsApp with your electric bill, and we could go look at the house and see if it's eligible to get how much savings you could get. Now, there's another thing that people don't know is that you could roll, if you need a new roof or spray foam, so a roof could cost between $10,000 and $15,000, spray foam or EV charger, you could also roll that into the solar system.
Or HVAC system, I think it would also
yeah, or HVAC system as well. You could roll that into the solar system and roll that into the finance or the lease.
Wow. So how does it work? I think you have to pay for the finance as well, right? So if you, first of all, let me touch that. Is there a difference between finance and leasing? I know
absolutely.
This keeps on going on and off.
So
rather do leasing or rather do financing?
So the numbers come out similar, but not everyone's always eligible for the finance, because with the finance comes along tax credits. But the numbers come out similar. It's going to be a monthly payment for the solar system, whether it's a finance or a lease, but it's going to be significantly less than the electric bill, and that's a fixed amount without any increases from the electricity company.
Very good. Now, can you tell us an example? How much? Tell us an example for a house that had a utility bill which was crazy high, and then with solar, with the system, it came out much lower.
Yeah. So obviously it ranges. It depends on how big the houses are. You know, it could range anywhere between $100, $150, $200 for the solar. I've seen houses that had electricity bills up to $1,500. I'll show you right here. And this person gave me his bill, and we're getting solar on his house. He's going to be paying $360 a month, which will eliminate his $1,500 bill in the summer. In the winter, it was still $600, $700. The average bill of $1,000 went down to $360.
Wow.
So this is what can be done with solar, and obviously, you know, a smaller house is also big savings proportionally.
Gewaldig. Now, one more question. I know I sell a lot of houses, which some of them have solar. I know it's sometimes a pain in the neck on transferring the solar. How does it work if somebody buys a house which has solar? Just take one phone call and just transfer it, or they lose the benefit of having solar from the previous owner?
It's very simple. You could transfer it over just like you did when you transfer the title of the house. You talk to the title company, they'll transfer the solar, whether it's a finance or a lease. It's done all the time. And myself or Yitzchok could help you with that also, but that's what we do all the time.
So obviously, as you heard now, we just covered maybe, we mislooked off in Spitzkuppel just a little bit. We just covered, you heard from Avrumy, but there's so much more really, so many more benefits, and really to dive deeply into what solar is all about. Best thing is to get in touch with me and Avrumy, schedule a solar consultation, we'll come down. All you gotta do is text us a picture of your electric bill, we'll do the whole report, and we'll get the whole savings report for you. Give us a call, 347-435-2327. Once again, 347-435-2327. We'll give you the link for the WhatsApp. Get in touch with us, schedule a consultation, and we'll help you out. And one more thing I wanted to mention, I know you have followers from all over the world, so we cover all over the United States. If you have a house over here in New Jersey, or you have a summer home in Florida, Arizona, California, wherever it is,
Upstate New York.
we could do all of that for you.